Tom Marker spent 10 years as a surveillance agent for British intelligence. Tom isn't his real name. We're not allowed to show his face, and this interview has been authorised by MI5.
If we've been briefed on a target that we need information on, we go and hunt them, and we go and find everything that we can about them. We watch everything they do, and essentially, as soon as they come onto our grid and we need to know all the information about them, our surveillance teams, myself included, will go out there and find them and make sure we control everything they do.
How regularly were you foiling attacks?
All the time. And to foil attack, it doesn't have to just go
weekly, monthly?
Sometimes daily.
On one operation, Tom was nearly kidnapped by the terrorists he was tracking.
Something we'd never ever seen before in UK soil, and it came very, very close to them bundling me into a van and taking me to an address that we later searched with Special Branch, where they found, plastic sheeting on the ground and a video camera and the flag and the butcher's knives, and it was really down to the wire.
On another occasion, Tom Marcus was part of an MI5 team tracking a suspected Islamist terrorist.
And he was chucking it down, and I was dressed as a tramp, pretending to ask for change, and my own clothes soaked in my own urine to complement that cover. There was more women worshippers that had left the mosque than had gone in. So I alerted the team, saying there's a possibility that he's changed his appearance.
The suspect had changed into a burqa to disguise himself. The MI5 team called in a Special Forces unit. 2 Range Rovers slammed into the suspect's car.
As the team came in, incredibly quick in the Range Rovers, dragged him out the car. They found weapons and pipe bombs in the boot of the car, and his planned target was the very next day, because this all was at night. It was the very next day to be waiting for a couple of coach full of children returning from a trip to France, and he was going to kill them, the teachers and the parents.
It isn't just Islamic extremism that threatens UK security. Chinese and Russian agents operate on British streets, and they're good.
Russians, particularly the Russians, their intelligence agents are extremely effective. Extremely effective. They are so well trained in counter-surveillance, the ability to stop and identify operators like me.
Tom left MI5 with post-traumatic stress. With the agency's permission, he has written a book about his time as a spy. As we walk and talk just across the road from MI5 headquarters, his former office, he tells me how colleagues of his were killed on operations. But he says he and they never did it for recognition, and he misses the job every day. Alistair Bunkall, Sky News.